Welcome back to Computer Science, Sprites in Action. Let's take a look at your vocabulary. Algorithm, a list of steps to finish a task. Event, an action that causes something to happen. In this lesson, you'll learn to create interactive animations using events and develop programs that respond to timed events and user input. Your I can statements. Create an interactive animation using events, develop programs that respond to timed events, and develop programs that respond to user input. Do you remember what an algorithm is? Think back to when we used various sorting methods for our deck of cards. This warm-up is going to be a little bit different than usual. You'll need to clear some space for this one and stand up. Now follow my instructions and see if you can follow the algorithm. Are you ready? This round 1 is the basic round. Begin marching in place. Stop marching in place. Begin clapping. Now stop clapping. Begin marching in place. Begin clapping, and now stop everything. Let's debrief. What happened when you were told to clap, but you were already marching in place? What happens if you're told to begin 2 different behaviors at once? It's important to note that multiple behaviors can happen simultaneously with sprites in action. Let's do round 2. This is intermediate. Okay, stand up, begin waving your arms in the air. Now begin bobbing your head. Stop waving your arms in the air. Stop bobbing your head. Begin shaking your knees. Now begin flapping your arms like a bird. Begin bobbing your head. How'd you do? Let's debrief. What kinds of instructions caused you to make mistakes? It's important to note that each behavior in programming needs to be stopped individually, so you'll need to keep track of each behavior of your sprite separately. All right, are you ready for a more challenging one? Let's go. Begin crouching. Begin tapping your head. Stop crouching. Stop tapping your head. Begin jumping up and down. Begin tapping your head. Stop everything. Let's try again. See if you can keep up this time. Begin clapping. Begin flapping your arms like a bird. Stop everything. Begin crouching. Begin jumping up and down. Stop everything. Begin tapping your knees. Begin tapping your head. Stop everything. Begin spinning to the left. Begin spinning to the right. Stop spinning to the left. Stop spinning to the right. How'd you do? Let's debrief. What happens if 2 behaviors seem to conflict with each other? For example, what did you do when you were told to clap your hands and flap your arms at the same time? It's impossible. How can you possibly jump up and down while crouching? When you were told to spin in 2 opposite directions, what did you do? It's important to understand that some behaviors conflict with each other which can result in unexpected outcomes. It's possible for 2 opposite behaviors to effectively cancel each other out in your programming. In this lesson, you'll be introduced to a new block, the events block. You can change the number of seconds within the block by clicking the number. All right, you'll go to the Events tab and drop in an event block. Next, you'll go back and you'll click on the Behaviors tab. Now drop in a Sprite Begins block. Now you'll want to go back to your Behaviors tab and pick a behavior that you want. I'm going to pick growing. Okay, now let's run our code and see if we have all of it correct. First it starts jittering, and now it should begin growing. Yep, we did it right. All right, now it's time for you to go through and work through these activities and begin your creativity. Great job, Epic Comet. You're ready to move on to the next activity.